everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you love exploring incredible stories from Indian mythology and feel inspired by tales of courage, innocence, and divine powers, then you are in the right place. So, before we dive into this fascinating story of Hanuman's childhood adventure, make sure you hit that subscribe button and click the bell icon so you never miss out on more stories that fill your heart with wonder. Today we are going to travel back in time, far, far back to when Lord Hanuman was still a playful and mischievous little child. It's a story full of innocence, strength, laughter, and the kind of adventure only Hanuman could get into. So, let's take a deep breath and journey together into the tale of how young Hanuman, with his boundless energy and curiosity, mistook the blazing sun for a ripe, delicious fruit and decided to eat it. In the tranquil forests of Kishkinda, in the lap of Mother Anjana and the blessings of Lord Shiva, was born a child unlike any other. His eyes sparkled like stars. His limbs were strong even in infancy, and his laughter would echo through the valleys like the sweetest melody. This child was Hanuman, the mighty servant of Lord Rama in the future, but right now just a little boy filled with energy, curiosity, and a heart so pure it could melt even the hardest stone. From the moment he opened his eyes, he was fascinated by the world around him. The trees, the animals, the rivers, the clouds, and above all, the sun. Every morning, as dawn rose and the sky turned golden, Hanuman would gaze at the glowing red sphere in the sky with wonder and amazement. What is that shining thing? He would ask his mother. That's the sun, my child, she would say softly. It lights up the world and gives warmth to all. But to Hanuman, it looked much more than that. It looked like the biggest, most juicy fruit he had ever seen. One fine morning, as the forest awakened to the first rays of sunlight, Hanuman sat on a tree branch, his eyes wide open with amazement. The sun was rising from the horizon like a huge golden fruit ripe and ready to eat. Without a second thought, with the innocence and boldness only a child could have, he stretched his hand toward it and whispered to himself, This looks so tasty. I must taste it. In that very instant, a playful smile spread across his face. His tail curled up, his eyes gleamed, and before anyone could stop him, he leapt into the sky with the speed of a shooting star. The animals of the forest watched in awe. Birds chirped loudly. Trees swayed as if cheering him on. Where is he going? Asked a deer. He is flying towards the sun, replied a parrot, startled. But Hanuman's eyes were locked on the glowing sphere, his next big adventure. As he soared higher, the world below started to shrink. Mountains became tiny bumps. Rivers looked like silver threads, and forests like patches of green cloth. Hanuman's heart beat with joy. His face was full of determination. Nothing can stop me, he exclaimed. As he flew faster, the winds roared around him like playful companions trying to raise him. Clouds embraced him like soft cushions, but he pushed forward with unstoppable strength. Higher, higher, closer. The sun blazed in all its glory. The celestial beings were startled. The wind god Vayu, who was also Hanuman's father, looked worried. My child is flying straight toward the sun, he whispered. The gods of the sky, the guardians of directions, gathered in alarm. What will happen if this little monkey touches the blazing sun? They murmured among themselves. But Hanuman, blissfully unaware of their concerns, only smiled wider. It's just a fruit waiting for me, he thought. In the heavens, the sun god Surya noticed the young boy flying toward him with great speed and innocence. Surya's golden rays flickered with surprise. Who is this fearless child rushing toward me without fear or hesitation? The sun mused. He saw the playful face, the determined eyes, and the open hands reaching for him like a little monkey eager to taste something sweet. Surya smiled. Ah, this must be the child Hanuman, the son of Vayu, he thought. Though he wanted to warn the boy, the child's innocence and courage charmed him. With a mighty leap, Hanuman reached out and grasped the blazing sun. For a brief moment, the world seemed to freeze. The sun's rays enveloped him like golden fire. But he felt no fear. Instead, his eyes twinkled with delight. So, this is what it tastes like. He giggled. The gods gasped. The wind paused. Even the clouds stood still. The child of divine strength was about to swallow the source of life. The earth trembled as the sun's light dimmed. Plants wilted, rivers slowed, and animals froze in confusion. The sky grew dark, as if wrapped in a giant shadow. The gods grew worried. How could one child disturb the balance of the universe? Indra, the king of the gods, tightened his grip on his thunderbolt. We must act before it's too late, he exclaimed. Indra swiftly arrived, riding his magnificent elephant Airavata. Without hesitation, he hurled his thunderbolt at Hanuman. A crack of lightning split in the sky. The bolt struck Hanuman's jaw, and the child's jaw was injured. Hanuman cried out, not in fear, but in surprise. In love and concern, his father Vayu stopped the winds, holding his breath in sorrow. The entire world felt the stillness. The wind god Vayu, devastated by his son's injury, withdrew his breath from the world. Without wind, life began to fade. The gods grew alarmed. We must heal him before life perishes, they cried. One by one, the gods showered blessings on the child. Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva, and other celestial beings restored his strength and gave him invincible powers. His jaw healed instantly, and a radiant energy surrounded him. The earth sighed with relief as life returned to every corner. When Hanuman opened his eyes, he looked at the sun with pure love. Thank you for letting me play, he whispered. The sun smiled back. The gods, seeing the child's innocence and bravery, blessed him with immortality, wisdom, and unmatched strength. Hanuman bowed his head humbly. Though he did not fully understand the consequences of his playful adventure, his heart was pure, his spirit strong, and his devotion unshakable. This adventure, though filled with danger, shows the beauty of Hanuman's spirit. It teaches us that courage, curiosity, and innocence are gifts that, when guided by love and wisdom, lead to greatness. Hanuman's desire to taste the sun was not out of greed or pride. It was a child's wonder at the world. It reminds us to embrace life with open arms, to be fearless in exploring the unknown, and to hold kindness at the core of every action. So, dear friends, this was the incredible story of how young Hanuman mistook the sun for a fruit and tried to eat it. It's a tale of divine playfulness, love, strength, and the blessings of the gods. It reminds us that even the smallest beings can hold the greatest power, and that innocence paired with courage can light up the universe. If this story touched your heart, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family. And remember, for more amazing stories from mythology, filled with inspiration, humor, and emotions, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon. Thank you for joining us today, and may Hanuman's strength and purity inspire you every day. Stay brave, stay kind, stay curious.